Everyone is on lockdown at the moment, but you might feel locked up with your family. You're probably watching this video in the attic right now, trying to get away from your sister eating dog biscuits to survive. I get it. See, the truth is, isolation can be tough, especially doing it with your family. But don't worry, Attitude has been talking about how to get along with your family way before isolation started. So we've got some tips for you. Why don't we give Tamatea a call and see what he has to say.
Yo, what up, fam? Look, something I've learned, man, is if you act like a kid, you'll get treated like one. But if you act like a grown-up, you'll get treated like one. And that's what you want. While you're on lockdown, you want your own freedom, you want your own space. So if you mess up, handle it like an adult. Straight up, if you break something, your sister's running around the house, you're chasing them, you're playing volleyball in the kitchen with eggs. I don't know, you're trying to make the For You page, renegade your mum's flower vase onto the floor. Whatever it is, if you handle it like an adult, it'll be way better. Right, like what would a kid do? They'd be like, oh, she did it, just blame someone else. An adult would be like, Mum, Dad, sit down, we need to have a meeting. And then be like, look, I've done something terrible. And I'm like, what? They'll assume the worst if you say terrible. Have you got a cough? Have you not washed your hands? Do you have the virus? And you're like, nah, I just broke something, but I'm gonna fix it. And that's what you do. You say, I'm gonna take responsibility like a grown up, I got it. I'll fix it, I'll clean it, I'll vacuum the curtains, I'll do whatever. If you handle it like an adult, you'll be treated like an adult. If you handle it like a kid, you'll just be treated like a kid.
Thanks, Tamatea. Act like an adult and you get treated like an adult. Love it. All right, why don't we give Rory a call and see what he has to say.
Now this tip may sound annoying, but it changed my relationship with my parents. Talk to your parents as if you actually like them. Look, I know it sounds basic, but it's crazy how many people forget this. Your parents are stressed out as right now. They're worried about keeping you safe, trying to keep the house tidy, all while having to learn the renegades so your little sister's TikTok doesn't flop. Believe me, you don't want to be the person sharpening gardening tools in your garage with your mum, about to fight off an angry army of people trying to steal your last roll of toilet paper, and it's happening in silence, because you still haven't apologised for hogging the shower that morning. Nah, talk to your parents as if you actually like them. And if you're ever feeling worried or anxious, have a chat to them. They don't want you to feel that way.
Shot, Rory. That's mean advice. Hey, I actually heard that Jannah has a story to share. So let's give Jannah a call and hear what she has to say.
Okay, so you're stuck at home with your parents and you're probably noticing a few things that are really annoying about them. Maybe they were already told you today, like go do the dishes, or why haven't you got the washing in yet, or are you still in your pajamas? Now, I remember going on this road trip with my dad. It was gonna be 9 hours. 9 hours, like what were we even gonna talk about? I was scared he was gonna be like, hey Jannah, who do you like? And I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is awkward, get me out. But actually, halfway through the road trip, he pulled over on the side of the road because it'd been snowing. And he was like, do you wanna go snowboarding? I was like, yeah, but we've got no gear. And he was like, I'll see what I can do about it. And he fully turned into like Bear Grylls. He grabbed these plastic bags, put them on my like shoes to make little snowshoes. He gave me a piece of plywood from the back of his building truck. And it was awesome. I got to like snowboard down these like hills. It was great. I mean, I did end up breaking the plywood, but it was actually a really fun day. And I actually realized my dad is pretty cool sometimes. And so even though you're stuck at home with your parents, best tip I have for you guys is focus on the things that are really cool about your parents. I hope that helps. Bye guys.
Think about it. You aren't stuck with your parents, they're stuck with you. See, the next few weeks, being in isolation, it's gonna be kinda interesting. And over this time, you might butt heads with your parents a little bit. But the truth is, you can't change your parents, but you can change your perspective. And that might just change the situation. So keep positive and enjoy the time that you get to spend with your family. Cheers, guys.